people that have money are not going to deploy all their things in Bitcoin. It's not a rational investment.
But you don't have to. So here's how making mad gains work. Now, just for you guys at home watching, I own the world's largest diamond. I called the Bitcoin top on the day. I've been in Bitcoin since 50 cents. My currency I created went up 10,000x in 2 years, which is 1,000,000% before staking. 2 million if you staked it, depending on how long. Free self-help books, free self-videos, raised 27 million for charity. I'm as good at this stuff as I can get, and I've called the top 2 cycles in a row. The trick to making money in speculation, which is buying and holding stuff, it's all speculation. The trick is to choose the thing that has the highest base gain so that you don't have to get leveraged up to amplify the gain, which is what a lot of people do in the S&P 500 and elsewhere. And then when volatility hits, you get liquidated and you're out. And then even if it continues the direction that you thought it was going to go, you're no longer in the market because you got liquidated.
Can you go back and say you're using some terms that no one's going to understand? So go back to and say you go back and slow that down and use more layman's terms if you can. Thanks.
So when you own a thing, so let's say that you bought the S&P 500 6.4 years ago. Now you're up 2x on your money today. But let's say you wanted to make that more. You wanted to make more money on that same movement. What you would do is you'd go to your broker and you'd say, listen, Mr. Broker, I think the S&P 500 is going to go up. You see that I've got money. I want to take a loan against my existing holdings so that I can buy more. This is called leverage. And what that does is it amplifies your movement to the upside and it amplifies your loss to the downside. And so if you get 2x leverage, which a lot of people would consider conservative, but in reality is insanely high.
Insanely high. I agree. Insanely high.
And you see in crypto, people get 100x leverage. You get liquidated instantly. Now, liquidated means that the market moved against you. You no longer have enough collateral to support your loan. And what you used to have for collateral gets sold to pay your loan off, and you're out. You have nothing left. You're totally gone. And in the stock market, it's even worse. If you get liquidated on a crypto exchange, usually, okay, they zero you out, you're fine. But if you get liquidated in the stock market, they come for your house. They go to the courts. They come for everything that you've got and everything you will get. They will put a lien against your future earnings. So getting liquidated in the stock market is a real serious deal. He knows. I see him smiling. He knows the story.
Well, I'm writing a book about this, and it's funny because I'm telling this exact story about what you're saying is correct. What people don't understand is that you can, if you're on margin. And if you're on the short side, or if you could lose more. I'm saying you could lose more than your original investment. And then when you're left with it's called an unsecured debit in your account, they can actually go after you for an unsecured debit because of course.
So here's the magic. Here's the trick. Why do I tell you about all this? Because people want to get rich and they want to get rich quick, and they're willing to take what they think are shortcuts, but actually aren't shortcuts. They just get you to lose all your money. Leverage trading, margin trading, any form of trading is a way to multiply the house's advantage against you. The brokers make money, the exchange makes money, the market makers make money. You get chopped up by fees or liquidated, and you lose everything.
You're gonna love my book, by the way. It's so funny. I literally just wrote this whole. What you're saying is truth. This is 100% true. 100%.
Where are the customers' yachts, right?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
So how do you beat this rat race? If you choose the asset which has the highest native gain, which is cryptocurrency, you do not have to invest as much in it. You do not have to take on leverage and loans to try and amplify the movements. You can just sit there and withstand any drawdown. Bitcoin has drawn down 85% 4 times. That's a huge difference. That means you had $100 and now you've got $15 had you bought the top. But every time it's done that, it's gone on to make new all-time highs. When I got into Bitcoin, it was 50 cents, and today it's $24,000. That's a 48,000x return. That's 48 million%. That is a huge, massive, gigantic return that nothing else in history has ever done. And you could call it a bubble, you could call it a Ponzi, you could call it an MLM. None of it's true. Bubbles pop and they don't come back. This one keeps making new all-time highs. Now, I will warn you, I think Bitcoin is trash, even though I've made a lot of money on it. It is old technology, it is slow technology, it is expensive technology, it is at the top of its S-curve. It keeps dumping the same amount, but not pumping as hard as it used to. It's falling over. The world's richest guy already bought. Nation states already legalized it. You are not an early adopter. This is a 13-year-old technology, but people think that they're early. From the COVID dip, Bitcoin went down to $3,800. Ethereum went down to $88. I don't remember how low HEX went, but then Bitcoin went up about 20x, Ethereum went up about 60x, and HEX went up hundreds or thousands of X. And why would you want the thing that is less performative? I don't understand why so many people are happy to promote the old, slow, limp gains technology.